of death. And this is one big limitation. What is a big limitation for a human being who has not entered into the discipleship is fear of death. That will be there deep rooted. It may not be so easily recognizable, but it is always there underlying, the fear of death, which is an instinct of self-preservation. The source of instinct of self-preservation is the fear of death. To the form side. It is the lower, and it is the animal instinct.
This is what I experienced in this summer.
Fear of death. An instinct for self-preservation. An instinct for self-preservation it emanates from the fear of death. This instinct of self-preservation is common in the animals and on the human beings also. That is the common factor. But in the animals, it is only this fear. But in humans, is many types of fears. The fear is extended in human beings. The animals have fear, but only of this self-preservation for that purpose. But in humans, this fear is extended very much.
But this is our intellectual society's concept.
Yes.
Fear to have no job.
Yes.
Fear to have no food.
Yes. That is because you are when we are very much concentrated on form aspect. That is the problem. That is the problem. Otherwise, we will have no fear. This is the downward pull, gravitation. It is like a gravitational force. And then the sex instinct, other instinct is the sex instinct. As I told you, several instincts. One is this one, and another is sex instinct. And where is the root of this sex instinct? It is in the fear of loneliness. Yes. The root of sex instinct is in the fear of loneliness. The heart instinct, the fear of isolation. The fear of fear of loneliness, fear of isolation. And other instincts are the instinct of self-assertion. That is another instinct. Self-assertion. Self-assertion. And another instinct is fear of losing. Fear of losing is another instinct. These are interconnected. There are many instincts which are working in us. So this self-assertion is another instinct. And fear of losing is another instinct. And this fear of losing that reflects as the possessive instinct. Possessive instinct. So possessive instinct creates the fear of losing. That has connection with this fear of losing. So why you want to possess everything? Because you have fear to lose. Because when possessive, when you have no understanding that everything is given to us, this body for example, this body is bestowed upon us by some higher force from the higher realms. We do not realize this, therefore first possessive instinct is about our body, about our form. We want to possess our form. Yes. For self-assertion also is fear. From the fear. Fear. These are all from fear. Fear of means self-assertion is where the fear of not being recognized. Not being recognized. Yes. That is due to sense of separation and the background. When you do not know that all belong to one light, so therefore because of the sense of separation you have this fear. This is all interconnected. All these are the inherent instincts. And then these are about instincts, then about intellect. Intellect, which is intelligent self-consciousness. What we call intellect is, these are all about instincts, but now it's telling about intellect. Next comes is intellect. So intellect, what is intellect? It is intelligent self-consciousness. What we call intellect is intelligent self-consciousness. So intelligent self-consciousness is called intellect. And this guides this intelligent self-consciousness guides and directs the activities of personality. This guides the activities of personality. So the activities of personality are guided by this intelligent self-consciousness. The activities of personality are governed by intellect, which means intelligent self-consciousness. And then what is intuition? Intuition is originating in the supra-consciousness. Intuition is a faculty, higher faculty, which originates from the supra-consciousness, and this enables man, this intuition enables man to be impressed and controlled by the soul. To be impressed, this intuition enables man to be impressed and controlled by the soul. Intelligent self-consciousness. Self-consciousness is that level of higher level consciousness, and that is always intelligent. Intelligent means more awakened. That is what we call intelligent. In the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, once again, the Lord says, when you want to know about, when you want to compare, then you have to know that your senses are more awakened than the body. Mind is more awakened than the senses. Buddhi is more awakened than mind. And the inner person, I am the soul, is highly awakened than all these things. That is the order explained.
At what level is the intellect?
Intellect, higher. Intellect is buddhi, higher to mind. Higher to mind. Superior to mind is buddhi. Vasudeva.